Hey man, you ever look into flat earth?
Alright, compare this pontoon boat with the next boat I'm fixing to follow, and then look at this sign that was way out there in the horizon. How can I even see this sign, number one? Because again, my camera is at a low perspective. Tide was going out, I believe, this night. So my camera was progressively getting a little higher as the tide rolled out. And then you look at this boat coming in, comparing to that pontoon boat. It's just, it's crazy, folks. When you don't have all that light reflecting off the water and causing, a mirroring effect or causing blockage due to the light propagation, you can see these boats completely in the water. It has to do a lot with visibility. And if these globe people don't understand this, then they'll never understand it. That's all I can say.
Set the scene.
And then again, here's another boat that you can make a comparison to of some of the boats that I follow and say, wow, look how far out this boat is. This is full zoom with the P1000 125 times zoom out there on the horizon, sitting perfectly in the water. There's just no excuse for globe believers to keep beating us down.
Getting goosebumps on the outside.
Now watch as I come up on the North Rack. You'll see the two signs that are out there that are beyond. There they were. They are beyond this bird rack. I showed it in my video doing the coordinates that I recently posted. I showed you the signs back there with my cell phone. You could see them. Again, how am I seeing those tiny little signs that don't stick up half as high as that bird rack? And then I stumble upon one of these shrimp boats out there, or crab boats. I'm pretty sure this is a shrimp boat. And I'm saying to myself, well, how far out is this? How far under the curve this boat should be? And you know what? This boat is at least 6-7 miles out. There's no doubt in my mind, because the North Rack is 8 miles out.
Look at that over there. Oh, look, it's that dolphins. Oh, we got dolphins.
Yeah, right there. You see them. The guy just left.
I just said dolphins came swimming by. And there they are.
I was here one time last year, and they came about 6 8 feet of the seawater. The water was up a little bit. I was here about a month and a half.
Watch this much closer boat pass by here and throw its wake up. And, you know, people don't think that waves can block out things. I mean, of course, you know, this boat is way further, much past that other boat, but it gives you a sense of the distance between the two boats. And again, remember, I'm at 125 times zoom, so that first boat that went by, I've had boats at that distance appear to be cut off at the lower hull on a day where, of course, there's usually that mirroring effect that does block out things.
No. Water is starting to fade color. This is beautiful. I thought Barney could bang with you. It wasn't.
Okay, I put this little piece in here from my cell phone just to show that I was still in the same location that I started out. And you'll also notice here a little bit later when I zoom back again, you'll notice that I'm not in my usual spot. I like to be in the corner, but there was a crowd of people there that day. And they were all lined up against the seawall, and there was some people in my spot. So I took the next closest spot, and then I still got surrounded by people. And I'm kind of looking almost down the edge of the seawall at one point, and I believe I stopped following this boat because the people were just right along there, and all I would have got was big giant bodies in the way. Zooming in. But I mean, I look at my videos, and I gotta say that sometimes it's pretty crazy that you know, I'm seeing these boats at such these vast distances at the height that I'm at. Knowing the Earth curve calculator, these things should be well below the curvature of Earth. Okay, I stay pretty persistent at this too, and you know, if others are really interested in you know, studying and researching flat Earth, observations are a really good place to start because it gives you a visual view and visual proof of things that honestly we should not be seeing by Mick West's Earth curve calculator. That's why I think he's a fraud, and that's why I also think that his calculations are completely wrong. He doesn't take into consideration this light propagation, this atmospheric mirroring, any of that. So as far as I'm concerned, his refraction, here where I'm going to take a little break, catch some of these dolphins having a snack, chasing down some bait fish. I always get distracted by the dolphins, especially when they're up close to the seawall. We've had them come really, really close. But usually I was busy filming and didn't want to pull away from what I was catching. But I figured I'd catch that. And also, you think about the sun has already departed us. It's already left, but where is all this light coming from? I mean, obviously, you can see that there's still light out there on the horizon. And of course, I've got to focus back in the best I can. And you also notice how grainy things start getting as it starts getting darker. Now, the very last part of this video, I did brighten up the screen because as he's going northward, actually, I believe he's going northeast because he's going away from me still. He's not going directly across my view. He's slowly going away and across. But I've a little bit over a minute of the last portion of this. I did increase the light because, like I said, he starts getting into this darker area of the sky where the clouds are a lot thicker toward the north. And all I can say is that, my main thing is documenting my observations. Here's where I probably should have put a transition in there, but oh well. Here's where I increased the light, and you can still see obviously the whole boat in the water. And it's getting harder and harder to resolve the edge between the boat and the water itself. All right, this is going to be the end of this video, and I have a few more parts to share. Thanks a lot for watching. Much appreciate those that